Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. So, yeah, this is Mr. O here. This is Mr. O here. So, yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's been going on lately, man. Ever since what happened Friday in Dallas, and there is a lot of things right there that I did notice that a lot of people, man, you know, a lot of people in the so-called dominant society now, are like running around here with chicks with their heads cut off. And so, like, like with the white media, they see the four known culprits, Fox, CNN, New York Times, and the Washington Post, all do not know what to do with themselves as of right now. But it just so happens, you got the so-called white supremacists as well as their coon sympathizers now um, coming out coming out the woodworks. Just recently, former New York mayor and the asshole of the month, Rudy Fooliani. I'm not even gonna say his last name, Giuliani, but I'm gonna call him Rudy Fooliani. Take it from my boy, Taurus, Taurus Range, Taurian Range. I'm sorry. He recently came into the paper. I think he was on Fox News and all that, talking some dumb shit about black parents. And like I'm gonna just to do better than that. Um, I just want y'all to go ahead and listen to this. He was on Face the Nation. And I'm gonna just let y'all listen to this real quick, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary on this.
Uh, the reality is we have to look differently at race in America if we're going to change this. Whites have to realize that African American men have a fear, and boys have a fear of being confronted by the police because of some of these incidents. Some people may consider it rational, some people may consider it irrational, but it's a reality. It exists. On the black side, you've got to teach your children to be respectful to the police, and you've got to teach your children that the real danger to them is not the police. The real danger to them, 99 out of 100 times, 9,900 out of 1,000 times, are other black kids who are going to kill them. That's the way they're going to die. And when you say Black Lives Matter, that's inherently racist. That's anti-American and it's racist. Of course Black Lives matter, and they matter greatly. But when you focus in on 1% of less than 1% of the murder that's going on in America, and you create a disproportion, the police understand it, and it puts a target on their back. Every cop in America will tell you that if you ask them.
Okay. Now you hear that bullshit that he just said. Now I've known all about Rudy Giuliani, and I'm not even from New York. Okay. His shit done trickled all the way down here in South Florida during his time when he was mayor. And this son of a bitch is is nothing more than just a full blooded racist. Him and that other motherfucker from over at CNN that comes on as guest commentator, former New York NYPD detective Harry Hawk. That's Houck. Mostly I call him Harry Ho because he's a hoe ass motherfucker. Let's just get real here. Now he up here saying, now here's the thing I don't understand. This is the thing, the typical white supremacist. He gonna go ahead and use this shit. You know, why is he so concerned about what goes on with the black community, and he never dealt with us in the black community? More important, like black parents should teach their children to respect police. I know while I'm broadcasting this podcast live via Facebook and via YouTube, I know I'm going to expect some shit from the trolls. So, I'm gonna tell you something like this. So, your best thing to these trolls out here is just best you best better sit down and shut the fuck up because this ain't even concerning you. You always gonna have these white racists, white supremacists that's always gonna tell us how we should do this and how we should do that. But then the minute that we resist or the minute when we fight back, we're nigger this and nigger that. You know, this is why I call him Rudy Fooliani. See, he done got to the time when he got old and got senile, losing a lot of hair, and he just really needs to shut the fuck up. Because let's not talk about like he going by these stupid statistics of the 99 points, something like that. And let me tell you, I'm gonna explain something to you. I've seen families where I be at, white families that let their kids go run loose, run all over the place, committing all type of havoc and everything like that. And they'll be sitting right there and don't say a goddamn thing. Say, but until they get caught, then it's a problem. And then you confront them with it. Then they saying like, okay, give them time out. And I know plenty people I know in my community that happen to be great parents, if not stern ones. And he the last person that need to be getting out here talking about, you know, parents should teach their children respect. Didn't his daughter, I forgot her name, was caught shoplifting, did a Winona Ryder was caught shoplifting at some mall or some store down there in Manhattan. You know, Rudy Giuliani didn't grow up like we did. He come out here and use that stupid statistic jump for talking points to try to prove himself anyway. He's only gonna go on Fox News. In this case, he was on Face the Nation on their 1 minute and 34-second audio that I just let y'all listen to. So he's just full of shit. That's all he is. He's just full of it. You know. No wonder why his wife divorced him, and he's probably got prostate cancer and got one kidney stone left. Rudy Fuliani, he just need to go ahead and crawl in a hole somewhere and just die. Period. Because this old privileged cracker, man, you ain't grew up like we did. You ain't went through the struggles like we did. You don't know anything about black community because under your watch, shoot, what happened to Abner Muima and Armando Diallo by New York City police was a crime, and that both of those was under his watch, as well as several other ones that probably have gone unmentioned. Because people, friends, and associates of mine that come from the NY say it's one of the reasons why they moved from there to down here to South Florida, just to get away from that maniac. Just to get away from him. I mean, this man's a fucking trip, man. I swear he is. You know, it's always got to be this white. See, he just trying to, him being of Italian descent, he trying to go ahead and try to get his white supremacist card. Trying to get his white supremacist card. And then it's another. And see, here's another issue. What goes on? He need to be worrying about what's going on in his community. Let me worry about what's going on in mine. So, to my saying like this, Rudy Fuliani, fuck you. And the jackass that birthed you, too. Because we got more important other issues that's going on here. And I said at the beginning of this podcast about the results of the Dallas shooting. Now, I've had my questions on about that, and I still say it's something fishy about that whole thing. It's not what everybody wants y'all to make it out to be, or what the news media want y'all to make it out to be. But here's something else that also came across as well. 4 of the players. I'm gonna go to switch gears. I'm gonna go to Minnesota for a second, but still stay on topic. 4 of the women's basketball players from the Minnesota Lynx came out on the court and they were wearing T-shirts that says "Need for change," accountability and justice and accountability. Well, it just so happens to find out that after the murder of Philando Castile as well as Alton Sterling, um, you had four Minnesota or St. Minneapolis police officers seen the players wearing the shirts, and they went on ahead and abandoned their post because I guess they must have assumed that they were wearing something that pertained to the Black Lives Matter. Let me explain something to you about what Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is a movement, but it's a hashtag. It's not an organization. Okay. But see, this is the stupidity of those. And I guarantee you, those cops were white, but they're so stupid. But I applaud those players for standing up like that because it reminded me like last year. Last year when Derrick Rose and LeBron James wore T-shirts that said "I can't breathe," in regard to solidarity and the protest of what happened with Eric Gardner. And these ladies did the same thing. And that's a good thing too, because see, I like to see that when athletes use their platform to go ahead and speak out about social injustices and contribute like that. That's what Carmelo Anthony was talking about. A lot more black athletes need to start going ahead and do that. You have a platform, you have a responsibility to your fans, you have a responsibility to your people, to your own kind. Because you got these white supremacists, they go out here and they support these killer cops. And look how they went and supported Dan Wilson when he murdered Michael Brown. They gave him they donated to him and he came up on what, close to almost $500,000. Sure. And I bet you his monkey ass is running out of that shit, no doubt, because ain't no police department hiring his ass whatsoever. But at the same time, I digress. I'll go back on topic on that. Yeah, but this is where it goes to show you that it also says something on those players' shirt as well. And see, those cops who abandon their post, that's job abandonment. They should be reprimanded and should be suspended and fired for that. That's grounds for termination. You don't abandon your post when you're assigned to and all that. And see, the good thing about it, the police chief, the Minneapolis police chief, loved it. He loved it. He or she loved it. I don't know if it's a he or she. So I'm just going by from what came across on my news feeds as well as anybody else. And let me explain something to you. I'm getting real sick and tired of these white supremacists, and I'm getting sick and tired of these buck dancing sambos and coons that when we shout or write hashtag, whether it's on social media or we say Black Lives Matter, they always want to come with that bullshit, all lives matter. Okay, well see, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna debunk that shit right now. If all lives matter, then how come is it that 60% of my people are happen to be in prisons? If all lives matter, how come there's no justice for the slain black men, women, and children that are slain at the hands of these race soldiers dressed as police officers, as well as these wannabe vigilantes? But yet, though, all lives matter. And then when I hear coons like the RZA, and now recently Jennifer Lopez, that stupid bitch, you know, saying like all lives matter, you gotta shake your head at this shit. And the same thing go for some of these coons too, some of these preachers and some of these politicians and all that. And people don't look to Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton. They've been bought and sold and paid for a long time ago. Motherfuckers need to stop listening to them. Sure. But right now though, they trying to come all that with everything like that. But I think like Professor Black Truth has said something that was really on point, because after the Dallas shooting, right now white media, they don't know what to do themselves, man. They don't know what to do with themselves right now. Not that Sheila O'Reilly, not the Megan Kelly, not that cum bucket, anorexic, Tweety Bird looking bitch, Tommy Lauren, or none of them. They don't know what to do. They are scared shitless, even as I speak. You know, because see now they ain't got nothing to stand upon and all that. Because see now that they realize that it doesn't matter what they do to us or whatever like that. You know that we gonna keep on coming back. We gonna keep on coming back, and they have a hard time dealing with that. Very hard time dealing with it. Jennifer Lopez, she not jumped on that bullshit too, on the All Lives Matter bandwagon. You know, she's a fool anyway though. So you know, I really don't care too much. And see, she shouldn't even be talking either because see, first of all, number one, it was black people that got her start to where she's at right now, and I don't even know why she even had to say anything. We talk about somebody who ran through more men than toilet paper. You know, she shouldn't even be saying. I'm gonna read y'all this article about pertaining to her, and it came from the Guardian. Let me just get on to this like this. Jennifer Lopez deleted a tweet on Tuesday, which is today, that contained the hashtag All Lives Matter. The tweet also included the hashtag Love Make the World Go Round, the title of her Orlando benefit song, co-sung by Tony Winter, Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton fame, as well as photographer of the pair performing the track on Good Morning America. The phrase All Lives Matter has been used as a counter-argument to Black Lives Matter, though the latter phrase was inspired by the fact that the disproportionate numbers of black people killed by police in the U.S. suggests black lives are less valuable. Hashtag All Lives Matter has been used as a range of people, including those who profess themselves opponents of America's new civil rights movement. Twitter users were quick to call out Lopez for including that phrase in the post, probably prompting the quick removal of the tweet. I don't know why she went ahead and remove it because you can delete it all you want because see, all somebody got to do is screenshot it and share it with everybody. Once you put it out there on the internet, that's it. It's gonna go viral. You know, I'm reading like a couple of the tweets here that that they responded to. You know, from Go Brooklyn, he say so marching with the hashtag Black Lives Matter. March with the hashtag Black Lives Matter. Don't look down on us or brush us off. We're not drifting to a useless group. And another one from Adrian Bronzer uh, said, "Now I gotta stop liking your old ass." Mm, yeah. Now, according to page 6, the outlet that first reported the news, Lopez has yet to comment on the development. Now, as Refinery 29 points out, this doesn't mark the first time Lopez has used the controversial hashtag. Now, in a photograph posted, which was posted on Instagram on back in July 11th, I think that was yesterday, again to promote the single, she included in the caption, she included in the caption on my Instagram page. Now, the Coke singer Ian Astbury recently uttered the same phrase while performing at the RBC Blues Fest in Ottawa on July 9th, and on Tuesday apologized. Now, Astbury tweeted from the Coast account, "I sincerely and deeply apologize to anyone offended by using the phrase All Lives Matter. I fully support hashtag Black Lives Matter and wish to show my solidarity. So disheartening to know that I've offended people of color. Thank you for enlightening me that this phrase is offensive." That sounds kind of condescending to me. You know, that sounds really kind of condescending. But Jennifer Lopez, you know, you gotta shake your head at her sometimes and everything. You know, she of all people shouldn't be talking because see, I still remember her when she first started out on In Living Color with Wayans brothers. Keenan and Ivory Wayans were the ones that put her up, and now she gonna go ahead and side with them But she been going that way anyway, like that, because you know why? Because going with that, and then after she briefly dated Diddy at the time and stuff, you had white America want to get out there and claim it one of their own. Now keep in mind, J Lo is Puerto Rican. She grew up in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? But I guess she probably doing that to try to go ahead and get her honorary white card or whatever. But like I said, sometimes people just don't think about stuff before they even post it out there on social media. And that's what I said in my last podcast during these incidents that happened over the weekend. You guys got to start thinking long and hard and think thorough and precise before y'all start, posting things like that on social media and all that. And you think getting rid of it, it's gonna go ahead and delete that thing like that. No, it ain't gonna happen. All somebody do is got screenshot it, taken up with the advancement of technology, and that's that. And then they get reshared everywhere. See, but I bet you she knows now. Now, even recently, like Kimberly Frazier was saying, she was telling me that, now I think Beyonce now starting to shout is on that All Lives Matter tip. But I digress. I got to look into it myself, though. I'm going to do some research on that, though. But the white media is their last stand here. They know that they could get taken out in an instant, and they are going to be taken out in an instant. Because, the Dallas police, they messed up as well, too. Now, I've read the speeches from President Obama when he was down there to honor the fallen officers. But, they was all good speeches and everything like that. But it seems like the mainstream media, the four culprits I mentioned early when I started this podcast, that, they want to focus on the police officers, but nobody focusing on Philando Castile or Alton Sterling. Instead, all y'all want to do is, first thing they want to do is go ahead and dig up their record to see if they had any charges and stuff, and try to justify their deaths. But they were murdered by race soldiers. Bunch of cowards, that's all they is. And most white supremacists are. Not most, I'm sorry, let me take that back. All of them, cowards. But the thing is about it, us as a people, that we have melanin, we immune to you like this. So they trying to keep all this chaos and keep all this crap going. And the thing is, it's not gonna do nothing to us. You got around here white babies, white births are steadily going at a declining rate. They quick and ready to go ahead and talk about black on black crime and everything like that, but they fail to ignore that there's no such thing as black on black crime, because crime is crime, period. But they also ignore purposely about the white on white crime that's steadily on the rise. You know, because you want to talk about going ahead and posting Micah Johnson's picture on there as him being the shooter when Dallas PD fucked it up the first time and put the wrong brother on there, which was Mark Hughes, and it even wasn't him. But just down in Michigan, you just had a white man just turned around and opened fire on a bailiff and somebody in the courtroom. Now, why is they not covering that? And with the Houston Police Department too, when they gunned down a black man there, Azriel, I forgot the brother's name. I'm sorry, forgive me if I just get his first name. But then 24 hours after that, a white guy down there in Houston had to shoot out with the same police officers. So that just goes to prove to you to Rudy Fooliani and the rest of these other assholes that you talk about that police officers having a target on their back. First of all, they have a target on their back, and the people that's killing them is not from blacks or Latinos. They're coming from white people. Plain and simple. Now, shoot, now let's take it back 1966 when the Black Panther Party for self-defense, when they went and protected protected their community from the onslaught of racist police officers, basically police to police. Now, if you seen them shooting back at police, it's basically it's return fire. That's rules of engagement. You return fire after the opposition opened fires on you, and mostly it was in self-defense. Now, I'm not saying go out here and go out here and attack the police. No, 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 no. That's I'm not gonna go ahead and make y'all go ahead and do something that y'all want. Not to do that. But let's just kick the statistics in. See people like Fooliani and the rest of these idiots think that we too stupid to go ahead and go research the data for ourselves. You know, that we ain't gonna be able to go to FBI.gov and go ahead and look at the rest statistics and rest like this. And I also say this to my people, the ones that want to ignore this stuff and thinking this ain't happening or whatever, and they basically ain't got their facts right. Y'all better open your eyes and better realize what's going on right now. We at war. Systematic white supremacy. Okay? And mostly it's more psychological than it is physical. Physical, that's nothing. Because see, I've heard some of these jokers get out here saying that, that black people can do a lot more pain, this and that and all that stuff. That may be some truth to it. But we also can feel too. We can feel, we can touch, we can taste. As we lose a loved one, we feel that pain. We lose a fellow person, fellow brother or sister. We ain't even got to know them intimately or whatever like that. We feel that pain. I feel the pain of every time when a young brother or a young sister or a black child gets murdered. I mean, absolutely murdered by some race soldiers with a badge. I feel that pain. I feel that pain, period. And a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't even need to be cops because motherfucker is. And I'm gonna say something to these these race soldiers. If you got a motherfucking God complex and you took that oath to serve, to protect, to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and you got law enforcement and you got a God complex, you need to take that uniform off. And I'm echoing and I'm quoting the words of my sister, Nakia Jones. Take that uniform off and go put on your motherfucking KKK hood, robe and hoodie, and your swastika while you at it. Because you don't need to be in law enforcement, period. Go flip burgers at McDonald's or some shit like that. Because you got a problem with it. And I just saw a video early on where he had a couple officers answering something to the door, and the door was open, puppy dog came out. You seen the cop go ahead and shoot the dog simply because the dog was wagging his tail. The puppy was wagging his tail, shoot the puppy dead. I say, ain't this some bullshit? Look at this pussy motherfucker. Oh man, scared of the scared of the puppy. Puppy was probably happy to see you. Dumbass. But I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this real short because, like the white media, see, they scrambling around here now. They trying to double down. They trying to triple down on saying like, oh damn, how we gonna come at these ends now? How we gonna do this and how we gonna do that? So to my Illinois people, to my Illinois family, man, dude, y'all gotta keep your guard up and everything. Be one step ahead of these fools and all that. And see, when I say white supremacy, I'm gonna reiterate this again. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. I'm talking about white supremacy. I'm not talking about white people. Okay? If you white and you listening to this podcast right now, if you know you ain't like your little racist counterparts and who you seriously need to check, okay, this doesn't apply to you. You know you're not like that, this doesn't apply to you. I'm the type of person like this, dude. I'm saying like that. What I'm fighting for is not only just for my people, I also fight for this planet too. Because see, it's a bigger play going on out here right now. Shoot. You got corporations out here, you got energy companies constantly going here, excuse me, doing other shit. raping this planet of natural resources and everything, and getting a profit off of it. And they also, it's these same entities too that's feeding the bullshit to every police department, to these idiotic police officers who go out here and they doing this shit and doing what they do. It's a bigger thing at play. You better start going ahead and start opening your eyes and better and see what the hell's going on. And it's coming from higher places. It's coming from high offices too. They're enacting laws just like right now in North Carolina. Right now, the governor there, I forgot the motherfucker's name, but he just recently signed a law that police video recording will not be released to the public. I say, damn, these motherfuckers just gave the police the green light to go ahead and do murder and not be caught on video. So, to my people up there in Charlotte, and Raleigh, and Raleigh Durham, Fayetteville, all throughout the Tar Heel State, be careful, be on your toes, be aware of your surroundings. Please do. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this short real quick and everything. So, I just want to go ahead and get that out. Fuck Rudy Giuliani. Fuck these old buck dancing Sambo and Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo. Sit down and shut the fuck up and stick to what you know. You ain't even ready for this. This your man here, Mr. O. I'm signing out. I'm going to get y'all on the rebound tomorrow morning, hopefully. But in the meantime, to all my people, much love, peace.